We're now joined by DJ Babi Mac, and I made this comment earlier. We knew about College Game Day, Baylor and Oklahoma. We knew about what this means for the Big 12. We knew what it means, what it can mean for the possibility of a national championship playoff. But my week would not have been made had we not secured the segment with DJ Babi Mac, who now joins us live on ESPN Central Texas. How you doing, girl?
Man, I love it. I love the intro. It's a pleasure. How are you?
Well, we're doing good. I'm David Smoke. Paul Catalina's with me, and then Butch Henry as well. So how did all this start for you? How did you get involved in this? How did ESPN find you and get you involved in Game Day?
It's a beautiful story. I'm a music artist. That's my number one, and I DJ at my shows, and my label had a good relationship with ESPN Music, and they were looking for a female DJ. They put my name in the pot, and here we go. So it's an amazing ride.
How much did your background as a basketball player and for some great teams at Tennessee help you secure this gig?
I'm sure it helped a lot, but not only that, football is actually my favorite sport. And when I had the interview, I kind of, know a little knowledge about football here and there. So I'm sure it had a lot to do, with my athletic background.
Got to ask you this. How did you come up with the name, BJ Babi Mac?
All right. My last name is McMahon, so that's where you get the Mac. And I played basketball, and all my teammates were about 6'4", and I'm over here being 5'4". So a lot of people called me Baby. Even now when I go to the convenience store, just the cashiers call me Baby for some reason, so Babi Mac.
What has your appearances and your relationship now with ESPN College Game Day meant to your career?
Oh, it's beautiful. Definitely. I've picked up a lot more shows and just got a lot more recognition. Just ESPN, that's one of the best companies around. So just being with them and my name beside theirs it's just huge for anybody.
All right, so the atmosphere, compared to a show, a concert, how do you compare the two atmospheres of College Game Day, which is really early in the morning, people who just maybe even don't go to sleep out there? What's it like for you playing the music for this crowd?
I cannot wait. We were there last year, and just Baylor campus is just the atmosphere, the energy, they bring it, man. It's like a party on Saturday morning, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure they're probably going to match last year or even beat that, so I'm just ready.
Who decides on the music that you play? Do you make that decision?
Yes, sir. I make that decision, but I also take requests. If followers want to follow me on Twitter, and that's at @TheBabyMac. I always like taking requests. So I play what the people want to hear and also play, whatever I feel like is needed.
All right, so you mentioned your time with Tennessee. Were you there when Pat Summitt was still the head coach?
Yes, sir. I was part of the team that won the last two national championships.
What was it like to be a part of that program under someone who's such a legend like her? She came to Waco, it was about 4 years ago, and the standing ovation she received when she walked on the court was amazing, and I know that everyone's fighting and praying for her because of what she's been through. But what was that like to have her, and was she a role model to you? Was she tough? Did you enjoy playing for her?
Most definitely. I mean, I learned every day, and she's just a legend in herself. And not only is she's a great coach on the court, she's just a great role model and a mother off the court. I mean, she stayed a part of our lives outside of the lines, and I think that just speaks highly of her. I mean, I don't think you can find one person that has something negative to say about her.
We're talking to DJ Babi Mac. She'll be a part of ESPN's College Game Day again in Waco, which is this Saturday. 8 o'clock is when the television show begins. It's 29th year. Baylor and Oklahoma on Saturday night. Do you have any Oklahoma beat your alma mater earlier this year in a non-conference game. You have any thoughts about Baylor and Oklahoma on Saturday night?
That's ouch right there, man. Why are you talking trash right now? I'm just saying, I love football, but I'm a fan of Baylor. I talked to the head coach last year, and he's just a classy guy, man. He just came, he took his headset off. He was about to go live on ESPN. took his headset off and just came over and had like a 5-minute conversation with me. So I have a lot of love and respect. So I'm definitely pulling for Baylor.
You ought to be, and I know other college programs do this as well, but you ought to be at Baylor football practice, and I wish you could be there one time when they start. Initially, it's quiet. They're throwing passes. They're doing a little bit of, shadow-type stuff with technique, and then they get into their massive boom box or whatever you want to call it, these speakers on the south end of their football field that will blow you away. You would enjoy that. Maybe one day we'll get Coach Browse to have you do the music for practice.
Let's make that happen. Just mention the name, and I'm sure he'll remember. So we'll make it happen for sure. And you two got to be the dancers.
Well, you made this happen.
Deal?
I don't know. Listen, baby, I don't think you know what you're getting into there.
You have a guy who's 35?
Mm-hmm.
56 and a lot more. All right,
that's perfect. Perfect.
Oh,
yeah.
You sound like you have a great time. Are you enjoying this opportunity and also just enjoying life?
Oh, most definitely. I'm that type of person where I just, no matter what I'm doing, I try to enjoy it. But this has just been an experience that I can just go on and on for days. Just how blessed and how big of an opportunity it is for me. So most definitely. Are you guys going to be able to come out?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. We're an ESPN affiliate. We'll be right in the middle of it. We'll see you there. And now, if I say radio station interview, you'll know it's us, okay?
Most definitely. I'm with it.
Okay. Hey, thanks a lot. We appreciate you. Congratulations on what's happening. DJ Baby Mac. I mean, the only thing that could top that is Denzel Washington this week, Paul, and then we'd have a perfect week, in my opinion. That's pretty cool. Just a nice offset in what college game day's become. It used to be a sit down and they had X's and O's, and as Reese Davis, Mac Brown said earlier this week, college game day is now the Academy Awards of college athletics.